Welcome to this week's Safety Shop Walk video.
Hello, team.
Welcome back, Lewis. We're back again doing tag team on this video.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So before we do our video, we're gonna do our usual and do a safety shout out. And Lewis is gonna speak with Jacob Jimenez about what he did. So Lewis, I'll go ahead and let you go ahead and take over that.
Hello, I'm at Charlie 13 with Jacob Jimenez. Jacob Jimenez is a mechanical fabricator, but he moved over to the ASME department where he's taken on the task to weld saddles. Jacob was assigned to this because he's proven to have the skill level required for the task. Jacob identified that there was a discrepancy with the weld detail and took the initiative to investigate to ensure that the saddle is being built properly and will help in keeping the equipment safe or the assembly safe for moving. So Jacob, tell us how it went down.
Yeah, so pretty much I was working on this jacking pad that you guys can see right here behind us. And pretty much I noticed that everything else was showing for a 3/8 inch weld, and the only part that wasn't, which is also the heaviest part to be lifting on, is this jacking pad. This jacking pad actually was calling only for a 1/4 inch detail weld, and I did not think that sounded right. So I did want for myself to go ahead and make sure to check with safety as well as my engineer and get that redlined as soon as I possibly could. And yeah, I was able to move forward afterwards.
Great, good job, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
And really why it's important is because this jacking pad is used to lift the entire weight of the autoclave, at least underneath that area. So if the weld was under rated, then we might have had some problems that could have led to a serious injury or accident. So thanks again, Jacob. Well done.
Yes, sir.
So I'm here at David 14, and after the shout out, let's get on to our video. One thing that I want to talk about is the proper use of ladders and proper body posture for the ladders. These ladders have a platform, and it's intended for you to be able to be on here and be able to do a full 360 move to face the area that you're going to be working on. So I'm going to climb up here to show what this ladder is for, and we'll talk a little bit about what I'm mentioning. So what you don't want to do is what we're going to start with. You don't want to be on a ladder like this, and you're going to be doing like welding and have this twisted body posture held for extended periods of time, because it's not good for ergonomics on your back. So the proper thing to do is, if this ladder is too high, the proper thing to do is to get the other ladders that we have, the platform ladders or a 3-step ladder or another ladder that you could actually put so you could be directly facing the structure and not having to twist your body. This one has a platform, okay, that if you climb all the way to the platform, you could turn your body and face the work. And it has a full 360-degree. So I could be working like this, I could be working like this, and not having to twist my body, okay? Now, 3 points of contacting for exiting, okay? And again, if this ladder, say this platform is too tall and your work is gonna be too low, then grab a different type of ladder, and we'll show you demonstrations of the different ladders we could use here in the shop. So you grab that, but the key important thing is to make sure that your body is not twisted, or that you're not using an A-frame and your body's off the center of gravity of the ladder, where it could come off and fall, and you could end up falling. So please keep that in mind. It's very important, and it's extremely dangerous to also not use 3 points of contact when going up a ladder and coming down a ladder.
Thanks, Victor. Let me also discuss a few things with you about performing high work. So in this case, an employee went and got the correct ladder for the work to be done. And my conversation to the employee was, one must be mindful whenever working or performing high work. Welders, for example, who have face shields or welding hoods, the lens changes as they're working. Whenever there's a arc flash or they begin welding, the lens darkens, and when they stop, it lightens. So while an employee is performing hot work, safe ladder or not, there's still risk associated with coming up and down ladders several times. The more times you come up and down, the higher the risk of you possibly slipping, missing a step, and falling. So imagine a welder who's seeing different shades of light throughout his work and then eventually exposes to the natural light of the shop. That could cause for, a quick moment of trying to regain your vision. And if an employee moves too fast or moves down too quickly before their eyes could adjust, they could slip and fall and hurt themselves. And that's the whole purpose of our video, is to try and make you aware of what's happening and the potential risk associated with performing high work.
We reached the end of our video. Let me do a quick recap, okay? First, ladder. Ladders are important to make sure that you're using the right ladder so you're not overreaching, so you're ergonomically correct and not twisting. Using 3 points of contact with ascending and descending on those ladders. And having a good JSA thought process to pick the right ladder.
These are great points that you identified, Victor. We want these videos and messaging to stick with you and think about the risk associated with everything that you do. Thanks for joining us. Have a great, safe week.
We'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye.